From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy. A nearly $300 million U.S. deal to buy a gold and copper mine in Peru may hit a snag after Canada's industry minister found the deal potentially harmful to national security. Jinten Mining, a Singapore-incorporated subsidiary of China's state-owned Zijin Mining, announced a deal with Vancouver-based Pan American Silver for Peru's La Arena gold mine and nearby gold-copper mine back in May. Aaron Scholl with the Canadian Centre for International Governance Innovation in Ontario says it signals that Ottawa's stated intentions to get tougher on potentially harmful foreign deals is moving forward.
There's been a number of policy statements and pronouncements where the government of Canada is going to get tougher on and scrutinizing investments or acquisitions from hostile states. I think you could probably make a fairly compelling case that this is part of a strategic play on China's part in Latin America.
Jinten says the deal doesn't involve a Canadian business, arguing the minister has no jurisdiction to order a national security review of the proposed investment in Peruvian mining assets. Hotel workers picketing in Montreal were joined outside Queen Elizabeth Hotel by pickets from two other city hotels. The striking hospitality workers are banding together to speak out against an impasse in their contract talks. Workers at 30 hotels across Quebec are demanding a 36% pay increase over 4 years and an end to the use of private employment agencies. More than 1,000 striking employees gathered on the picket lines on Saturday. The out-of-control Canoe Road wildfire in British Columbia has prompted an evacuation order for an area south of Valemount, BC. The regional district of Fraser-Fort George and the village of Valemount says the order applies to property east of Highway 5 and north of the Canoe River. Officials say anyone in the area should leave immediately as the wildfire poses a threat to human life. The BC Wildfire Service discovered the Canoe Road wildfire on August 10th. Forensics experts are working to identify the remains of 62 people killed in a bizarre plane crash in Brazil. The families of victims have been gathered at a morgue and hotels in Sao Paulo as local authorities work to determine what exactly happened. The flight's black boxes have been sent to a facility for analysis, and results can be expected in 30 days. Witnesses posted video showing the aircraft in a flat spin, plunging vertically before smashing into the ground inside a gated community and leaving an obliterated fuselage consumed by fire. 2 people were killed in Ukraine following a Russian drone and missile barrage on the Kyiv region overnight. The Russian attack saw the bodies of a 35-year-old man and his son pulled from the rubble of a residential building. In Russia, the regional governor of Kursk says 13 people were wounded during Ukrainian missile attack, which was shot down by Russian air defenses but fell on residential buildings. Ukraine has increased the pace and pressure of its attacks in Russian territory in recent weeks. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Canada is up to 27 medals through day 15 of the Paris Olympics. The Canadian team has won 9 gold, 7 silver, and 11 bronze at the Summer Games, ranking 11th in the overall medal table. The Montreal Alouettes scored 15 unanswered points in the first quarter, then rolled to a 33-23 win against the visiting Hamilton Tiger Cats. The Alouettes improved to a CFL best 8-1 and now have a 5-point lead over the second-place Ottawa Redblacks in the East Division. The Tiger Cats dropped to 2-7 and remain in the East Cellar. Defending champion Jessica Pegula is moving on to the National Bank Open semifinals. Pegula defeated fellow American Peyton Stearns in straight sets at Toronto's Sobeys Stadium. The 30-year-old from Buffalo, New York, has reached at least the NBO semis in 4 straight years. From the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.